Today, we will be using an old t-shirt to make a no-sew t-shirt reusable bag. The first thing you're going to want to find is an old t-shirt that you don't need anymore. You're also going to need a bowl, a pair of scissors, and a Sharpie. You're going to want to take your old t-shirt and turn it inside out to start. And then you are going to fold it in half so that you can cut out the armholes. So you want to make sure that you have it all lined up. So when you cut both arms off and they're even. So grab your scissors, cut off the arms. And you're going to open it back up. And you'll see I messed it up a little bit, so I can just trim that little piece off to make it more even. And then you're going to want to cut out the neckline. Now, I like to recommend taking your bowl and your Sharpie and making a mark where the bowl is, and that gives you a nice even opening for your bag. But you can do this freehand if you choose. So now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut out where that line is. Now that the neckline has been taken care of, we're going to head to the bottom, and you're going to want to cut the edge into fringes. But the first thing you want to do is make sure that your t-shirt is completely even. You also want to make sure that you have the right depth of the bag. So to do this, you want to make sure you measure the fringe so that it's long enough for you to cut, but not too long that it's going to take away from the sides of the bag. So you're going to get some kind of straight edge. I just happen to use this box. And that actually seems to be a good length for the bag. So I'm going to make a mark using that straight edge all the way across the bottom of the t-shirt. Now I have a straight edge, and what I'm going to do is I am going to cut the fringes only up to that marking. So I grab my scissors, and I'm just going to start cutting little strips. You don't want them to be too small because you're going to have to tie them together, but you don't want them to be too large either. Now it's time to tie. You're going to take the two on the far end, top and bottom, and tie them together. You're going to continue this process tying the top loop strip to the bottom strip all the way across the bottom of the bag. Make sure that that is tight. You don't want it to be too loose. Now that those are all tied together, you're going to take the top strip from the first knot and the bottom strip from the second knot, and you are going to tie them together. Now make sure you double knot yours. I didn't double knot mine and I had to go back and redo it. So make sure that these are a double knot so that they stay secure. Once you've made sure to double knot all of your strands, you can take your bag and turn it right side out again. And if you did it right, you'll see that there are hopefully no holes in the bottom. But if there are, you can go back in and retie the strands. But you should have a nice reusable bag that you can take to the grocery store, you can take to the beach, or you can pretty much put anything in. And there you have it.